Alright, family and friends, this is Rob, the Sapper Gardener, representing Essayons Family Garden. And we had a water problem, so we're going to do a quick overview of the problem, the solution that's in effect, and how we're going to somewhat turn lemons into lemonade. So apologies for the lighting issues down here. We are in our pantry downstairs, and anybody who has ever had a basement in their house knows the problem with basement is always issues with water. We've actually had a water issue in our basement before, and that was over near the walkout door. And that one was a simpler fix. It was actually just a busted pipe going into our hose bib. We got that fixed. We got everything restored. This one's a little bit different. Some of the water issue here, this is our forward facing wall where our front door is. Actually, I can show you. This is right below our front steps. And this, well, we'll show you the problem first, then we'll show you the solution. So this area here was all slowly seeping water into the house. You can probably see where some of the wet spots were. That's been worked on it. And it's been a problem for a while, especially when we get a heavy rain. We would have to come down and run a dehumidifier. But now we have a solution in process. They started on it today, and this is not work that I would have wanted to do myself. So we have a water pump here for any seepage that comes down. They had to tear into the basement floor to get the pump installed, but this is different, and this pump goes to this pipe, which goes up and out, actually into our front yard. So yeah, it was a bit of a problem. It wasn't anything earth-shattering. It wasn't damaging anything other than the carpet and the possibility of getting mold in the house. But yeah, we've got another pump in here. And needless to say, this is my first house that I've owned with a finished basement, but I've heard a million times from other homeowners, other people who've had basements that well, if you guys can see me, I gotta get somewhere where there's some light. Up there I am. So yeah, anytime you've got a basement, there I am. Anytime you've got a basement, you've always got to be on the lookout for any type of water seepage, because the damage can go from an annoyance and irritation to a disaster in no time. When I was in the military, we actually did have a split level, and it flooded, and it just happened to flood the room that I stored all my comics and some other stuff in, and it was just it was terrible. Here we're lucky because this area, there's nothing here other than this wall is where we store our shelves for our long-term storage, food supplies, stuff like that. So we're lucky, and they worked and got this done today, but hopefully this pump solves the problem. We actually have a sump pump in our basement already, which is a sewage pump. Right, where is it? Right here. So that's a sewage pump. So our bathroom downstairs, which is fully finished, tub, shower, toilet, sink, the sewage goes in there, and then it defies gravity, goes up and takes it out to the county sewage center. And we thought maybe we could tie this into that, but the inspector said no, this needs to be a separate pump to address that water. Basically because it's pulling water from outside, not county water, city water. It's pulling in just basically groundwater, and they don't want to pump that in and into the sewage. So I don't know why, but some kind of cost measure. So this is about to be done tomorrow, and again, it's just not work that I would want to try to do. I could have bought the pump, I could have rented a jackhammer, I coulda, woulda, shoulda done a lot of it to save the cost of it, but for something like this, especially, it's going to get checked by the county inspector. We just want to make sure we get this done right. So now we're going to show you our lemonade from this big old lemon back here in our pantry and finished downstairs. So let me take you guys outside real quick. So maybe a small glass of lemonade, but some lemonade. So from the work that they did in the basement, we got a bunch of concrete blocks. We got some sand, and we'll use this because they were just going to take it, haul it off, dump it. But we'll figure out ways to use this around the garden as edging, as weights to hold down cardboard, mulch, different things like that. And we got a free bucket out of it too. So yeah, very, very small consolation. But if we went and bought stones at Home Depot or Lowe's, this is probably maybe $100 worth. And yeah, that'll take the bite off what we paid for the inside work just a little bit. So not completely a loss, not even close to breaking even, but it is what it is. So the man cave is a construction area for a day and a half. They worked on it today. Tomorrow they'll come back. The county inspector will check it, make sure everything's up to code. Then they'll cement it in, concrete it in with a access port over the lid for the pump. And then I'll get a guy I know to come and redo the wall, everything else, and get it taken care of. So just a quick update on us. We didn't do a lot of videos in the new year, and this was something we already had planned last year, so I won't say it's not a great start to the new year, because it is a great start, because now that's one less spot that we'll have to worry about having water damage or anything to happen if we're out of town and get a heavy rain, whatnot. So quick update. I'm gonna go upstairs, open some mail, kiss the kids, kiss the wife, and hopefully have a good meal. So all was good in the Essayons family garden. We just had a blip, and we're gonna turn a big lemon into a little glass of lemonade. So God bless our great country America. God bless you wherever you reside around the world, your garden, your harvest, your kitchen, your meals, and especially God bless your family to have health, success, and prosperity as we have, and the ability to overcome all obstacles placed against us. Take care. Sapper out.